Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin that comprises of several different organic compounds, such as retinol, retinoic acid, and several other carotenoids, including beta-carotene, which is the most important. Each of these forms of vitamin A come from different sources. The two main kinds are retinoids, which come from animal sources, and carotenes, alpha-carotene, beta-carotene, and gamma-carotene, which come from plant sources. Vitamin A is really important for your growth and development, the maintenance of your immune system, and good vision, which is what it's typically known for. It's needed by your retina and your eye to be able to properly adjust to low light and see color. I wonder how much vitamin A Van Gogh is getting to see all the colors that he did. It is important for many metabolic functions as well, such as general immune function, proper cell growth, bone metabolism, proper reproductive processes, and skin and cellular health. Think of vitamin A as a protector of the health of your skin, tissue, cell surfaces such as mucous membranes of the mouth, nose, throat, and lungs. Proper vitamin A consumption can greatly reduce the effects of air pollution too. We can get vitamin A from a wide array of sources. Some animal sources have very high amounts of vitamin A, such as cod liver oil, eggs, and a number of animal livers. However, there are plenty of other sources of vitamin A from non-animal sources. Some of the best ones are sweet potatoes, carrots, kale, spinach, mustard greens, dandelion greens, squash, pumpkin, and collard greens. If you want to get some vitamin A through the spices you use, consider the red ones such as paprika, cayenne pepper, and chili pepper. Generally, aim for the regular intake of green leafy vegetables or bright orange or red color vegetables such as carrots, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, and red bell peppers. Also, orange, red, or pink colored fruits like watermelon, cantaloupe, papaya, pink grapefruit are good sources too. Some of the less known sources, which have a ton of vitamin A, are spirulina, dunaliella, wild blue-green algae, wheat barley grass, and chlorella. These are all pre-dried and often come in powder forms. As long as our body can convert the carotenoids into retinoids, you won't have to rely on animal sources to get vitamin A. Some things that can negatively influence this conversion process are genetics, digestive problems, bacterial imbalances in our gut, so make sure to eat those probiotics and fermented foods, excessive alcohol use, and excessive exposure to toxins. So how much do we need? Well, it depends on your age range and sex, but generally, children should have anywhere from 400 to 1500 international units a day, depending on their age range, and adults should have around 4000 to 5000 international units a day. This data changes depending on the sources you consult, so make sure to look around. If we're not getting enough vitamin A, how can we tell? If you have problems absorbing fats, you may be at risk of having a vitamin A deficiency, since it's a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it needs to have some form of fat as a vehicle to transport the vitamin where it needs to go. This includes people with celiac disease, Crohn's disease, pancreatic disorders, and cystic fibrosis. If you notice you have impaired vision, especially at night, you may have a deficiency. If this deficiency isn't looked into early on, it could even lead to blindness later in life. Some other signs are having a flaky scalp, dry skin, or premature aging. Often in our current society, the liver is overworked due to an excess of rich, greasy, toxin-laden processed foods. Vitamin A promotes proper liver function, which is generally responsible for managing these bodily systems. Also, in Eastern medicine, vitamin A is believed to fortify the flow of Qi energy by way of strengthening the cell walls to protect from outside viruses. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video on vitamin A from Anima Healthi. Support my Patreon campaign below in the links, and I'll be able to make more videos like this one.